Morning, Rachel.
Morning.
Rachel, for those people that don't know you, maybe you could just start by you giving us a bit of your background, age, occupation, that type of thing, maybe.
Yeah, my name's Rachel Barnes. I'm 31 years old. I live in Salisbury and I work in media and PR for a cancer charity.
Fantastic. And you're on the Coach Me Trim Slim program. Could you just tell us how much you managed to lose on the program so far?
Yeah, I've lost 3 stone 4 pounds since I started in April, I believe it was. So, and now it's August nearly. So,
Yeah. So roughly how many weeks is that?
I think it's 21 weeks.
21 weeks. And could I just ask, what was it that prompted you to start on the program?
I had a back injury at the end of last year, and I'd known for a while that I needed to lose weight, but I kind of had let it slide, thought it was okay, you know, one day I'll do something about it. But the back injury, when I was seeing a physiotherapist, he recommended the Coach Me Slim and Trim program and said that that would actually prevent me from having further back problems. And that was kind of the incentive and the instigator for the whole thing. And then the more I thought about it, the more I realised, well, actually, how great would that be to lose like 3 stone?
Fantastic.
That would be quite amazing.
And what was it that made you choose the Coach Me Trim and Slim program when there are, there's a lot of other things out there on the marketplace? What was it that drew you to it?
I guess, well, the physiotherapist's recommendation was, physiotherapist's recommendation was probably one of the first things. But then looking at the program itself, when I went online and went through the taster thing on there, it was because it kind of looked at all areas and not just giving you a training plan and a diet to stick to. It let you have that flexibility to work it out for yourself, but with putting that motivation side in, which actually I hadn't really thought about before. But I think that that's the thing that's been consistent throughout, the motivation behind it, and having someone to be accountable to as well, which is always helpful.
Fantastic. And where are you now in terms of your back pain? How's it affected that, your back?
It's much less. I have to still be careful with it in terms of exercise, and I can be a bit over-exuberant with exercise and sometimes put myself in a bit of a sticky situation with my back, but it's nowhere near as disastrous as if I had been still that 3 stone heavier.
Sure. And has it affected your confidence at all, your self-esteem, any those sort of areas? Have they been affected?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm starting to feel like a normal person. I think when you're overweight, you always feel like the one that sort of sticks out and the large one, and you look around a crowd of people and you tend to sort of think, oh God, I'm actually the biggest one here. And that was all the time, going to the back of the clothes rail, all those kind of things. And actually, now I'm going to the middle of the clothes rail, so it's actually given me much more confidence, and trying clothes on and finding that they're too big. Most of my wardrobe's been too big, so that's actually a big confidence boost, although a bit hard on the pocket, but I don't mind that so much.
Sure. And what advice might you give to somebody who's looking at this program, who is wrestling with the idea with their weight and they're thinking about starting, they're a bit unsure? What would you say to them?
I would say that they've got to want to do it. Really, they've got to want to be motivated to do it. But actually, the program itself it's not as terrifying as you think. You're not going to be. It's not boot camp. It's not terrifying. The food you can eat nice things and still lose weight. And I think it's all about getting your head straight first, and then you'll be flying.